Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys have been well. I'm doing a get ready with me. I'm actually in a hurry. Like I would never do a get ready with me if I'm not going anywhere. So I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I shot a Q&A and I got this dilemma from a girl. This topic that she brought up, I feel like it's a topic I've been wanting to talk about anyway. It was about sex, right? And I just feel like I don't want to rush over the answer. I want to actually give proper advice on what she asked me. And I feel like a lot of girls and guys definitely relate to what she was talking about. So I thought, let me do it as one whole separate video so I can really properly go into my thoughts on the issue and just how sex has been made such a prominent part of people's lives. Especially in our generation, and the younger the generation is getting, the more I'm seeing sex becoming something that is so important. Cool, so let me read you guys what she said to me. Hey Bolu, love your channel and your content. Thank you. May God continue to bless you. Amen. Thank you. By the way, you should definitely do more vlogs and possibly a skincare or clothes haul. Basically, literally all the boys I have spoken to have been trash and always seem to run away when I mention the fact that I am waiting until marriage to have sex. Recently, I've been speaking to this guy and he's telling me he's different from the rest. Should I take his word for it or continue to have my guard up? The thing is, like, a lot of girls feel pressured to give guys sex because I don't want to say it's the boys that make it seem like it's the most important thing, but they feel pressured to give guys sex. Like, a lot of girls feel like being a virgin is not cool anymore. I'm sorry, if you're a virgin, big up you. That is lit. Like, big up you for being a virgin. I don't know why being a virgin, especially the younger the years go, being a virgin has been looked at as, oh, like, you're still a kid. I'm sorry, at what point did you losing your virginity mean that you've grown up? I don't remember. Maybe if you know, come and whisper at my ear, because I don't even know. I don't know at what point losing your virginity became cool or became the new norm, like having Air Forces or having a pair of shoes that everyone has. Everyone just thinks that it's something that you need to indulge in, and just because everyone around you is having sex, it doesn't mean you should have sex too. And if you feel like you want to wait till marriage for sex, I'm sorry, that, okay, before I even go into that, I just want to disclaim that I'm a Christian, so I believe in all that, but I'm not going to go down that route, because not everyone's a Christian, not everyone's religious, not everyone believes in that, and yeah, I have to cater to everyone. Where's my foundation? In terms of sex on a social level, you shouldn't, oh, this looks good. You shouldn't feel pressurized to have sex. You shouldn't feel like you need to give somebody sex or else they'll leave you. At the point at which you feel like a guy is not ready to stay with you because you do not want to have sex, you are not meant to be with that guy. That's my opinion. Or you need to keep pushing the matter and explaining. I feel like some guys don't understand that sex isn't everything, and I get it. Like, the younger, I don't know why, I don't even know when sex became such a thing amongst young people. I actually really don't even know, but I've noticed that the younger people are getting, the more they feel they need to have sex from so early, and it's like, who taught you that? Because it's not your parents, it's social media. But I don't really see sex being promoted on social media amongst young people. Well, maybe I'm not really looking in the right places, but I don't see it on Twitter like, oh yeah, if you ain't piping, you're not the one. If you ain't doing this, you're not. I've never seen that. Like, if anything, it's kind of frowned upon. So at what point did it become something that people feel forced to be doing? Like, and I'm not saying forced in terms of rape and whatnot. I feel like there's a level of social influence that goes into the heightened loss of virginity rates in young people. Hey, you would think I'm doing a case study, but yeah, I feel like there's definitely, like, I don't know, obviously I'm not amongst the school children anymore to be seeing what is really influencing their beliefs, but at no point should anybody feel that they have to give someone sex. Sex complicates things. I feel like people underestimate the power of sex. Like, we have removed the importance of sex. We have actually downgraded. I feel like I'm really giving a lecture, but we've actually just removed the importance from what sex is. Sex is meant to be shared with husband or wife, but you know, it's meant to be, if we bring it on a social level, minus the whole religious aspects of it, it's just meant to be shared with a partner who love each other, or who are really, you know, into each other, because not everyone believes in love, so who are really into each other, and they, like, it's meant to be shared between just two people. Imagine every single guy you meet says they don't want to have sex with you. Not every relationship you're in works, so every single guy you meet, you're going to be offing your pants just because you hope they stay. Like, for me, when I hear people are doing things like that, I just feel like you're setting yourself up mentally and you don't know it. Like, you'll set yourself up mentally to, one, accept bullshit, because I'm not saying that every relationship that you just have sex in brings bullshit, but the fact that you're willing to go against your values to please somebody else against all costs. Because think of the cost of having sex, bro. When you have sex, the word, I need to put emphasis, when you have sex, yeah, it's a 50-50 thing. 50% of sex is pleasure, 50% of sex is you want to have kids, yeah? If we want to really weigh up, if we want to weigh them up equally. I can't be using my hands to talk, flipping out. I'm actually in a hurry. So you're agreeing, you're saying, okay, I don't really want to do this, I'm not really ready to do this, but hey, as long as you stay and give me what? What's he offering you? Tell me, please. If he's paying your house rent, let me know. If he's the one that's going to get you your GCSEs, your A-levels, your degree, let me know. Because you want him to stay. What's he bringing to the table that's so important that you feel the need to give yourself to him? Against all odds, against all costs, not taking into account. And yes, we can all come and say, oh yes, there's contraception and this and that, but chill, you do not want to have sex. From what this girl has said to me, she's not ready to have sex. And there's a lot of girls out here that are not ready to have sex, but because the guy says, a lot of guys come with this whole, if you're not piping, fam, we hear it in music, like we hear it, it's everywhere. If a girl's not giving it to them, they're off. More time when you give it to them, they're off anyway. And what? That's your virginity gone. If your virginity is sacred to you, fam, guard that shit, okay? Don't just give it to anybody. Men respect women who haven't given it to everybody. Women respect women who haven't given it to everybody. Women respect themselves when they haven't given it to everybody. You're setting yourself up. You're willing to be giving yourself to everybody, because like I said, if every guy you go through says, if you don't give me your pussy, I'm leaving, and you feel scared, you're scared of being alone, you don't want to be single, this and that. Who said being single was bad? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm sorry. A lot of people that are single are very happy, for your information. Like relationships, I don't know, especially in the younger years, like relationships is made to seem like this happy, beautiful fairy tale where everything is all sweet and rosy, and you know, a guy will never do this and a woman should never do that. There's some sort of ideal that we have, and now within that ideal, sex has been put in. If you're not having sex, the relationship ain't real. Oh, is the love really real? She ain't giving you the pat. I don't even know where that all came from. Like this young lady that messaged me, you're saying that you want to wait till marriage, but this guy's saying he's different from other people. I'm not gonna say have your guard up, because you shouldn't anticipate the worst for a relationship. You shouldn't already expect that the guy is gonna F you over if he leaves, if you give him the sex. You shouldn't anticipate that he's only there for the sex. You shouldn't anticipate these things. But you cannot ignore the possibility of that being the case. So your guard up in the context of, yes, do not open your legs for him. Do not allow yourself to get in certain situations where the next step is sex. Like you end up you go to his crib, normal. I don't know how old you are. I should have asked your age, but I hope you're old enough to be going to his crib. And you know, I don't know whatever you guys do at this age, but so you go to his house, you know, you spend some time, and yeah, like that's nice. Watch a movie, that's nice, you know, go out to eat, do this and that, go to the mall, chill, spend time, get to know each other, okay? That's nice. But then don't end up in a situation where you go to a hotel. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Like, a lot of girls come with this whole, and a lot of boys, they say they try, it just happened. When I hear it just happened, I just think, no, it didn't just happen. Sorry. You put yourself in a position where it was gonna happen, or you allowed the situation to get there. And of course, please do not even think that I'm being ignorant and not taking into account the like coercion that goes into things like this. And I'm not even gonna take it down the rape side of things, because that's a whole different topic. But don't put yourself in that kind of position where you're saying you don't want to have sex, but yet you're allowing yourself to be in positions where that's the next step. Like, you let him get to a certain stage where he's now unbuckling, your trousers are already off and your knickers are down. Of course, what's next? Like, why didn't you stop it before he gets there? Or why are you even at the hotel? Or why did you stay over at his house when you already have a feeling that this is what his aim is? Do you get me? Like, I'm not trying to say that, oh, man, I'm an advocate for men are not trash. I'm sorry. It's just too much of a broad statement to be making. Fam, you know how people can be. Everyone, we portray, when you want something, you portray a certain image. So in terms of having your guard up, yes, a lot of guys come with this whole, oh yeah, I'm different. I'm not like other guys. Fam, I'm not like other girls either. I'm not like anybody else. Everyone's different. So what you're saying to me, nah, it doesn't mean anything. Like, show me you're different. Do you get it? Wait for him to show you that he's different. And I feel like a lot of girls don't wait for guys to show them that they're different. Even in doing this, I know some of you might be like, yes we do, we wait 90 days. chill. A guy can wait 90 days to pipe you and then still leave. It doesn't matter how long you make a boy wait. Because I have this conversation with a lot of guys where they ask me, Bully, but why do girls always think that if a guy waits, then it means that he's serious? And I'm just always like, you know what, bro? I can't even tell you, because if you're able to wait, it must mean that you're not there for just the sex, no? And they're like, fam, it's to these boys. Listen, let me tell you something. You know I'm still back with the eyebrow pencil. I want it to be a bit darker. To these boys, yeah, it's like this game. And I'm not generalizing to every boy. So I'm saying to these boys, the boys that this applies to, this is all a game. It's just an act. So you girls need to be able to decipher when a guy's being genuine. Hence why you should give it time. But if you are ready to have sex and you're at the right age and you're in the right frame of mind and it's all consented and you want to go ahead and do that, please go ahead and do your thing. Allow a guy to show you that, you know, it's not just the sex he's there for. But then don't just make, okay, let me explain that. Because a lot of girls will say, okay, yeah, but he's not having sex with me, so he must not be here just for the sex. You know, when a guy, bam, even remove sex, you shouldn't even base whether a guy wants you on whether he's here for sex or not. Like, am I making sense? You shouldn't just say, okay, he's not having sex, that means he wants me. No, like, there are other things that show a lady that a guy wants her for her, and you just know. And I feel like a lot of girls enter situations where they know, and this isn't really, this ain't real in it. Like, this is actually just, you know what it is, isn't it? Like, you just know that, you know what I'm doing, I'm taking myself for a fool, even in accepting this guy here. Like, why is he even at my crib? I know he's only here for this. And fam, girls will sit down in a situation and be running these things through our heads. We'll be running these things through our heads when we have allowed the situation to get here. So when he's already slipping it in and you're wondering, then you'll be like, oh, I knew he was only here. When you knew, why did you let it get there? This is gonna drag into women like knowing how to carry themselves. And I'm not trying to say this in an ideal way. I'm not here trying to say this is the way it should be. This is, yeah, I don't believe in any of that. I mean, I do believe that there's a certain way that women should act, and there is a certain way that, you know, a woman should carry herself, because that is just the way it's always been, and that's the way it will always be. It's a teleological argument. There's no explanation. All this whole, yeah, but why can't a woman just have sex as much as she wants? No one should just be that promiscuous. I should stop using my hands to talk because I need to do my makeup. So let me bring it back to the actual scenario. Every guy you've gone out with is trash. I feel like you might be the type of girl to come with that whole, this means all men are trash. You know what I say to girls who come with this whole, every guy I've been with is trash? Please do not take offense from this, but when you are the common denominator, you are the problem. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. Of course, like, once again, I take into account the fact that is not always the case. Some people are just very unlucky. Some guys are really just good at what they do. Like, they just know how to act, basically. Like, some guys actually just know how to act. But I feel like when a girl is constantly getting her hands burnt, there must be one angle you're standing that your hand keeps entering the fire, no? Maybe change position, maybe? Like, check yourself. I can't lie. If every guy you've been with is trash, you're attracting some level of trash. Why are you attracting? I'm telling you, all this, oh, there's not enough good guys in the world. Listen, the good guys in the world are just chilling, waiting for the good girls. They're waiting for the good girls. They're hiding. The good guys are hiding with the good girls. Do you get it? They're just hiding with each other. Like, I can't even lie. That's literally what it is. Yeah, if you're there constantly attracting trash guys, maybe slow down. Like, don't rush into things. Wait till you're able to tell what a guy is on, or be straight up. All this whole trying to decipher things, fam, ask him. You lay your cards on the table, because you're the one with the actual terms and conditions. The whole, I'm not having sex before marriage stuff. You have to wait, this and that. Those are your terms and conditions. Not everyone has those terms and conditions, so you can't expect people to always agree with it. And if you meet a guy that doesn't agree with it, fam, there's guys out here that also want to do the celibacy thing. So you will meet your guy, and if we take it religiously, it's a test from God. Every guy that's come your way are trash, which means that's not your husband. That's not the guy you're meant to be with. God won't send you a guy who's trying to rip you off your virginity when you're keeping it for, like, his reasons. You get it? So yeah, man, you just need to check yourself. Like, check yourself to understand, why do I keep attracting these kind of guys? Like, am I the kind of girl who is just extremely flirtatious? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you know, some guys, like, they just don't know that some girls just flirt. Some guys just think once a girl's flirting, that's it, she wants a D. No, some people are just very nice. I said, listen, what time am I trained? 9:16, and this is now 9 o'clock. Anyway, I will continue this conversation with you guys about sex and relationships and the whole shebang another day, but I need to catch my train. So I hope I helped you with your dilemma, and any of you who are going through the same stuff, close your legs. That's it, just close your legs. My highlight's not even on. Shit. Okay, bye.